I'm Peter Prove. I am Director of International Affairs at the World Council of Churches in Geneva, Switzerland. And in that capacity, I'm responsible, amongst other things, for our portfolio of activities in the field of peace building in a number of different locations around the world. We are talking about the western half of the island of Papua New Guinea. And that part of the island had been a Dutch colonial territory previously. And in the process of decolonization, through a series of events that are contested still to this day, it became integrated as part of Indonesia. And so West Papua now actually comprises or is made up of two Indonesian provinces, Papua and Papua Barat. The original population of West Papua is very distinct ethnically from the rest of Indonesia. They are Melanesian people. I think that the perspective of indigenous Papuans on governance from Jakarta has deteriorated over a long period of time as a result of the persistent and quite serious human rights and humanitarian situation in the region, which the Indonesian government has frankly failed to address and to correct. If anything, the militarization of the Indonesian governance has exacerbated the perspectives of the indigenous Papuan population and has certainly served to increase separatist feelings and protests against Indonesian governance. It's not possible to, for example, conduct a referendum, which is one of the demands of the Papuan people, that there be a genuine, legitimate, and credible referendum of the Papuan population. Yeah, I mean, together with our partners in the International Coalition for Papua, we've been monitoring over many years now the incidents of human rights violations, particularly affecting indigenous Papuan people, have been. And what we've seen over decades is a persistently high level of very serious human rights violations, including extrajudicial executions, enforced disappearances, displacement, denials of freedom of expression and of assembly, and in general, a very gross, excessive use of force against people seeking to exercise their freedoms of expression and assembly. And this has been basically at persistently high levels. But what we've noticed in the last period, the last couple of years, especially during the COVID period, is that the incidence of serious human rights violations have actually increased. Moreover, the militarization of the situation has increased. So Indonesia has deployed more troops in the region. They continue to focus on a military approach to addressing the issues, rather than one based upon dialogue and engagement with the indigenous population. The demands for a true and proper and legitimate referendum have only increased in recent years,